Hello friend, today I am going to talk about who is leader, because we are facing the situation that was never witnessed in the history. We are going with the very tough and a very difficult situation. The situation related to this pandemic and situation related to this instability. And we have seen that so much faces are there in the public who used to serve the people with their cause, with their help, with their rising of issue, with the way they think that they can help the people in this difficult situation. Also in this particular situation, the arrest of one of the popular leader in the Bihar, I will not take the name because this is not a political platform to discuss all about this. But the way he was arrested, and after the popularity and the mass started raising their anger, anguish in the public platform, really established the criteria of the leader, why he was so popular, why he was so acceptable in between the people. What are the criteria of a leader? So I thought that why not to make a video related on this topic, that who is leader. Because whenever the situation is very tough, whenever the country is going through the crisis, then of course the people used to look for a popular face or a leadership man who can take the whole mass and the country from this difficult situation. So today we are going to talk about who is leader. The first criteria about leadership is that the leader has the quality to lead the mass. He doesn't wait for somebody else to take the reign, to take the commandship of the masses. He is always front runner. He always come in forward and take the leadership in his hand and lead the masses, lead for an issue, lead for an cause, lead for an particular aim in his mind. So he knows how to represent a mass, how to lead the mass, how to communicate with the mass. So that is the first quality of the leader, that he has the power and potential to lead the mass. That is the first quality. Now moving to the second quality, that is leader has ability to serve. Because we have seen that the various leadership are on the road or on the hospital when the people are in the home to secure themselves, to save themselves in this difficult situation. The leaders are on the road and the hospital to serve the masses. So the serving is the prime motto and the prime driving force for the leader. If the public service is not the prime motto and the driving force in the leader, then he is not a leader. So any of the situation, either it is good situation or the bad situation or the worst situation, the leader is always ready to serve the mass, for the mass, to address the cause of the masses. Whatever the need is, financial need, physical need, mental health need, any type of need, he is ready with the option, he is ready for cooperation and ready to serve the masses. So that is one of the most important criteria of the leader, to serve and to give service to the masses. Now moving to the next criteria, that is equally an important one, that is the third criteria, that is leadership quality has the power and potential to change the difficult situation in an opportunity. Of course, if you are in the leadership arena, then you can't live without taking the challenges. And in leadership, or a leader has the quality, that instinct in his mind and his aura to change the opportunity, the difficult situation in his favor, and ultimately that favor goes towards the masses. So to take the challenges, to take the cause, to change the difficult situation is the criteria of a leader. A good leader knows how to change the situation, how to address, how to communicate, how to move, so that the difficult situation can change in positive favor of leader, to increase his image, to increase his personal popularity and personal relationship with the masses. So that is one of the quality of the leader. Now moving to the next point, that is the point number 4, is that social service first and personal benefit later. That is one of the important quality of the leader, is that he used to serve the society first. Whenever there is situation come, whenever the particular situation comes in which he has to take the cause, he has to decide that whether that particular situation I have to decide for the society or from my personal gain, then the quality of the leader is to serve the society first, serve the country first. Then after, his personal preference comes in the forefront. So the quality and the trait of the leader is to serve the society in the priority basis, then after, and at the last, his personal benefit or personal profit comes in the mind. That is important quality of the leader. That is a very important quality of the leader. Society first, personal later. But it doesn't mean that leader should serve the society from his own pocket, or he should come on the road. No, it doesn't mean so. It means so that whenever there is a situation, there is a question of serving society and his personal gain, then he has to also always eager to serve the society first, then after his personal need. So that is the important quality of leader. Now the fifth quality of the leader is that the leader should have a good knowledge of the subject, and he should be a good speaker, good orator. Of course, if you are leading the masses, if you are serving the masses, if you are going in the masses, then you should have proper knowledge about the language, about the dialect, about the local speaking, about the terminology. He should have a good speaking sense. He should have good speaking knowledge. It doesn't mean that the accent, or doesn't need that very intellectual level of the knowledge, but he at least know the pulse of the masses. He should know how to address the masses. He should know what are the real issue, what are the real cause, and his speaking should be based on that cause, based on that subject. So the knowledge will help the leader to be a good orator, to be a good speaker, so that he can connect with the masses. He has the power, he has the pulse, he has the energy in his communication, that the masses should believe on that leadership, that no, he is believable. So that is the quality of the leader. A good speaking quality is a trait of the leader, is an criteria of a leader. So that was fifth quality. Now moving to the sixth quality, that is a leader should always available to the people, irrespective of the day, irrespective of the night, irrespective of the time, irrespective of the personal benefit or personal privacy. The leader should always be available to the people. Whenever the people wants to connect with the leader, wants to communicate with the leader, he should give his assent, he should be ready, he should be eager to talk with the people, to meet with the people. At least he should not ignore the people, ignore the masses. He should not be eager to know the background before communicating with the people. All the popular leader who has changed the history, who has framed the history, who has made the history, this is the popular criteria of the leader, that they are always eager to communicate with the masses. And not only means that the masses or the people who have well to do in the society, the people who are downtrodden, who are poor, who are vulnerable. So that is the leadership quality, that they should always be ready or always be available to the people, irrespective of socio-economic background, irrespective of any personal agenda, personal benefit. So that is the quality of the leader. Now the seventh quality of the leader is that the leader should ready to take the cows. This is the important criteria of the leader. Not necessarily that leading the people directly connects to the power, directly connects to the ruling. Leadership is also to understand the issue, how to raise the issue, what is the cause, and not necessarily the cause may be personal or personal to the personality, personal to the leader itself. That cause can be related to the public as a whole. That cause can be related to the masses. That cause can be related to a single person also. So, leader should not be hesitant to raise the cause. He should have proper understanding of the cause, and he should always be eager to take the cause. He should know how to spread the cause. He should know how to raise that cause so that other people can also know the cause. So that is the quality of the leader. The leader has proper understanding, proper knowledge, what are the repercussions of the cause, what will be the resultant of the cause. So whatever the nature of the cause, may be social nature, may be economic nature, may be political nature, may be related to foreign nature, may be related to an working nature. Whatever the nature of the cause is, a leader is always ready to take the cause, and not only to take the cause but to find out the remedy of the cause, to find out the solution, to give the solution to the people, to find a solution and address to the mass. So that is important point. That is important criteria of a leader. That is seventh criteria. Now the eighth criteria of the leader is that leader is always updated about his people and the area from where he is elected or to which he is representing. It is very important that the people who have chosen you, the people who have trust on you, you should also have to worried about them. You should also have to know about them. How are they? Where are they? What they are doing? What they are interested for? And how they are thinking about you. That is very important. So always a leader has to always update about his people and about the area. What are the development that is going in the area? What are the things that is changing in the area? What are the urgency of the area, urgency of the society? What are the demands? What are the aspiration of the people? What are the thoughts of the people from the area or from the society to which he is representing? That is the quality of the leader. That is the trait, that is one of the important quality of the leader. Now moving to the next quality, that is ninth one is important, that is, and in current situation, in particularly in the current time, this is very important thing, that a leader should believe in transparency. Believe in transparency means whatever the property, whatever the financial asset the leader has, he should give the proper details to the public. He should not hide his financial strength, his social strength, his physical strength from the public. He should be transparent in front of the public, transparent from each and every angle, transparent from accounts detail also, transparent from luxury detail also, transparent from asset detail also, transparent from his relative income also, so that people can trust to the leader. People have the proper trust that the leader who is representing us is not fraud one, is a very honorable, is a very truthful, is a very factual. And once these things will be in the public domain, believe me, the leader will not be leader to a public, to a place. With the passing time, his quality, his traits, his popularity will spread to each and every region. The people and the society will start quoting him, start giving example of him. So that is very important quality, that a transparent leadership is a very good, is a demand of the public, is a demand of the time. So that is one of the important point. That is the 9th number point. Now moving to the last point, that is whenever leader is on public platform or working for the public or working for the society, then there will always be a section of media, section of society who will criticize you. So a leader has to be always ready to accept criticism. Criticism means what the form of criticism may be. Maybe the person criticism, maybe on the family basis, maybe on the working level criticism. A leader should always ready to accept the criticism with a positive attitude. Positive attitude means not necessarily answering in a very harsh manner, very negative manner, very critical manner, or in the same spirit or with the same energy. No. The leader should accept the criticism with a very positive mindset, with a very accepting manner. So, if anybody is on the personal or in the professional or in a public platform, then he has to face the criticism. In personal manner, the individual has to face criticism from his family member, from his sons, from his daughter. In the same manner, whenever somebody is working in the public life, then he has to face criticism from the public, from certain section of the society. So that is natural. That is nothing any unique or nothing very untoward event. So a leader should always have a mindset to accept the criticism from the public, from the society, from the section of media, from the section of other people. So this was some of the trait. This altogether I have described, or I have discussed about 10 traits, and these were all important traits related to the leadership quality. And I hope that while watching this video you will come to know what are the qualities of the leader. So this was all about today's presentation. Hopefully it will help you out to understand the leader. Again, I will come with some important topic in my next presentation. Till then, bye bye, take care.